Alright, so here guys is the iMac G3 that I've been playing around with a little bit this morning. And I installed macOS 10, 10.4.11, I got all the latest updates. And he's a Graphite model, I don't know if you can tell. And he has a 600 megahertz CPU and quarter of a gigabyte of RAM. Nothing insane really. He's running on a 27 gigabyte hard drive, more info. I mean, he's moderately zippy for what he is. Installed Camino, which is kind of my favorite PowerPC browser. And I think this speaker has all of its foam surround shot, so he ain't gonna make any good sounds. What else? I mean, 1024 by 768 screen, which back then was a pretty decent resolution. It's an old computer. 75 Hertz, so it's really nice looking in person. Probably doesn't look that decent in here. Camino is kind of old, they're not really developing it. PowerPC is kind of a new platform by itself. But you can still do fun stuff if I go on to YouTube. I can still play some stuff, like if I want to play the one on my PowerMac. G4 case mod my video that I made a little bit ago on how to mod this buddy. I mean, it's pretty zippy. You have to actually click on flash. I'm actually running it in the lightweight mode, which makes it so that it actually, if you look, the lightweight mode, what it does is it gets rid of all the comments and the stuff on the side. So it does play it. Not super nice, but it's a 10-year-old computer, so I mean, what do you really, it's like more than 10 years old. I think it's almost 12 these days. If I skip this, and if I turn it to 240p, I can control click on it. I end this video, so no copyright problems. Click on Stats for Nerds. It's not awesome. The audio works. It's usable. What else is there to see in here? Nothing really exciting here. Not much in the graphics. Might do another follow-up on here. Gonna do a follow-up. Activity monitor I can open, play around with. It is a single core. I haven't seen that for a long time, I'm thinking. It's system memory, yeah, it's almost always fully used up. Disk activity, it's not a huge drive. It is connected to the internet, and it's pretty zippy browsing the web. What else is there to do? Oh, another fun app is MacTubes, which basically lets you download YouTube videos and play them. Like, what can I play? I don't have anything to show you, but if I go over here, I can click on Power Mac G4 Case Mod. And if I click on that, it takes a second. He will load everything. Once he loads it, he'll show it to me, but that might take a second. So I mean, it's the standard macOS 10 experience. I mean, nothing insane. It's pretty, I'm gonna say it's really fast for the time period. I've played around with a couple of PCs that are quite a bit faster spec-wise, but this guy's quite a bit more zippy. Like if I just want to go on to Wikipedia and load that, it's moderately zippy. It's moderately zippy. This guy's not gonna load for me. If I go open a Wikipedia page, you can also see processor usage. Really, it will get peaked out whenever you're basically doing anything useful. Just YouTube-wise, if you have one of these, tell it to do minimum mode or feather mode, I think it's called, and do HTML5. It really helps. And if I want to do something like iMac G3, I can click on that and load it. It's pretty zippy. Click on Apple, link. Pretty fast. The only thing I'd love to upgrade is to max out his RAM, put a gig of RAM in here. And, I mean, I think it'll be a great little computer. He's fun to play with. And, you know. And another fun thing is he actually boots pretty quickly, 1.5 minutes. Pretty fast. I was gonna do an install video, I might show part of it, but really, it's really annoying to install it off of CDs. This drive in here is basically bust. Because he doesn't want to eject. He does play, he's kind of sketchy. You actually can install via USB, so I use this USB stick to install macOS 10 Tiger. Well, nothing else to say. Bye, subscribe, like.